So one thing that's heavily debated online is people can't figure out your net worth, which I am sure you probably are very amused by. You see all these articles. Oh, it is speculated he's worth 400 million. It's speculated he's worth 1.6 million. Like, why do you think people have no idea what you're worth? And
because I'm private. Because I'm a private individual, so I'm not publicly held. So Forbes is never going to list unless I went public. If I went public tomorrow, I'd be on a Forbes list.
What do you have to lose by going public with that information?
Well, I mean, public is a publicly traded company.
I know, but I'm saying by disclosing that, I should say.
Well, because Forbes is not going to go do an audit at their expense of my privately held companies and their value. Like the people that are talking about my net worth, they'd have to know what 10X Health System's worth. They'd have to know what my position is in 10X Health System. And then they'd have to know what Cardone Ventures is worth. Then they have to know the income, the gross revenues of my the Cardone Training Technologies, the education portal, and our net profits. Then they'd have to know what Cardone Capital, the investment vehicle, is worth, because it's worth more money than probably the other three, because it continues to raise money, long-term sticky money for long periods of time. It's the most valuable of all the companies. Probably second, first, and then 10X Health System. 10X Health System is going to be worth probably $4 billion. And then the fifth company would be my holdings in all the real estate. So now, who's going to go do an audit on all those things?
Fair enough.
And why do I need to do it? I know what the net worth is. And by the way, I know the net worth is a complete vanity number. Okay. It's too low. The internet is lower than it is. But it's a vanity number. If I told you right now, it's $1.7 billion, $308,000 and $929 today. It's a vanity number. None of it's even spendable.
Because it's all tied up in equity.
So it's all illiquid assets.
Could you answer this? Are you a billionaire?
100%. No, I can't tell you 100% that I am, because it's more than that. So you're asking the wrong question.
How much more? Is that the right question?
Over under.
It's over. If I could liquidate the assets. But I can't. So it's like, again, we're back to vanity numbers. Like, what's the purpose? It's more than I ever dreamed it would be.
Is the lifestyle...
It's less than it should be. And it's less than it will be.
So we just heard someone say that if you have $100 million, you could basically do 95% of the stuff that a billionaire could do. Is that true?
That's not true.
I've
had both of them, and you can't.
What do you get at a billion?
There's things I can't do, dude. There's things that I cannot do.
What can't you do?
I can't go buy a yacht tomorrow.
Yes,
I know the boat I want. I can't buy what I want.
What do you want?
I want a 375-foot Fed ship.
How much will that cost?
It costs probably $400 million.
Why not?
And another $40 million a year.
Why not just lease?
Because I want it to be mine. I want it to be mine. I want it to be mine exactly the way I want. I could, dude. Like I've done 3 summers like that. That's cool. But it's something I want, right? Like, why do you want to go to Korea?
It was a good deal for points.
Yeah, I know, but that's the only reason it was.
I haven't been, but
yeah, I know. But at some point, at some point, the deal doesn't matter. It's what there's some things I just want, right? And it doesn't mean it makes sense.
How much do you have to be worth to be able to buy a $400 million yacht?
Yeah, it's a good question. You need 400 million because you want to pay cash for it. And then you need to be able to say, hey, is there a way to write that 400 million off? Because I would put it in a charter, and I'd probably use it 10 weeks of the year and charter it the rest of the time, because I want that big spank in the beginning. If I can get that, and I'm not sure I can. Some people believe I can. Some people think no. And then you got to figure out, okay, how do I make sense of $40 million, $3.3 million of negative cash flow a year? And you didn't earn any money on the 400 million, because this boat's going to zero.
Yeah.
All boats go to zero. Planes go to zero. Everything goes to zero. Now, I think there's a world that we live in right now where we're going to go from 3,000 billionaires to probably 9,000 or 10,000 billionaires. And those guys are going to walk around the planet with an economic footprint that is so massive. They're all going to want boats. They don't want a charter. They're like, bro, I want my boat with my fucking toys, with my name on the pillows. Like, you're talking about immense amounts of money. $1 trillion just hit Miami. Mark, Ellison, Griffin, both Google boys. Like, the list goes on and on. $1 trillion hit Miami in the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Yep.
$1 trillion footprint. Like, that $1 trillion will be, those guys will be worth $2 trillion here in the next 5 or 10 years or less, because their money is just going to just explode. So I think you need, I don't know, dude, I can't make sense of it. I just talked myself out of the boat.
Why did you talk yourself out of it?
Because it's so impossible. It's like, I'm never going to be worth enough money.
I'm going to say that's probably $10 billion to comfortably
so.
Because at that level, you just have to be able to write a check and not pay attention to it and not have it bother you. Because as soon as you run the numbers, you lost.
The $10 billion needs to earn at least $500 or $600 million a year. That's how these guys are doing it. They're like, okay, I'm going to pay it back. Every month I can pay it off. Like, so, you need a lot of money, dude. You need a lot of liquid assets that are rolling,
How badly do you want it, though? Because what I wonder...
You talked me out of it pretty quick.
Yeah,
you just talked me out of the whole thing.
What I wonder is, like, if this requires you to grind away for 5 more years of your life to be able to then afford...
This doesn't require grind. This is when you have to give up.
You're trading time and energy, resources,
this is when you have to trade the grind for a play. I can't be Grant Cardone, the grinder, and get that boat. I have to be Grant Cardone, smart, public markets. Everybody that owns these boats is public. Every one of them. They're all public. There's no not public. Yeah. They're all public. The Fertittas, all of them, dude. Facebook, Jeff, they all own these big boats, dude. Why? They leveraged paper. They turned an idea into a company. Company became a piece of paper. Paper became explosive to tens of millions or hundreds of millions of owners. That value goes up as they continue to report good news. And that's the achievement. Yeah. Now you're hanging out with a bunch of guys that you have something in common with. You have the best and worst thing they've ever done. Buy a boat.
Aside from buying a boat, is there any other thing that you want to spend a bunch of money on? For example, that watch.
Oh my God, the watch is crazy.
No, I hate this watch, dude.
Why? Are you serious?
Hate this.
Then why do you wear it?
Because it went with my jacket, so I brought it on this trip. Yeah, I hate this watch, dude.
What do you not like about it?
Because it was a terrible investment.
How much was it?
I bought 3 Richards, and I hate all. I knew when I did it. There's some things that you spend money on. You're like, I'm never spending money on that. Like, it's just kind of a moral thing. I knew this was stupid. I knew the timing was wrong. That market was hot. I'm like, it's going to pull back.
Why did you do it?
I wanted to watch, dude. How stupid can you go?
But why?
Wait, there's a song written called Cash Flow, and it has my voice in the song. In the song, it says, how stupid can you go? You can go as stupid as your cash flow. This is a stupid investment. But I paid for it out of passive income.
How much did you pay for that watch?
I forget. I'm best.
You don't even want to know.
No, not really. It's probably worth more. It's probably worth more than it was then.
But do you not like the watch because it went down in value?
No. I don't like it because it represents.
Is a crazy watch. Could I see it?
It represents.
You just throw it,
dude.
It represents.
You're not supposed to throw.
It represents.
It's a house, dude.
It is.
You're just
how much is that watch, Graham?
It's got to be 400, 500.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe like 300 low end. It could be 500. They have so many models of Richards.
But I owned another one, a black one, that was $1 million watch.
Big watch.
And it was stolen from me.
Do you have insurance on that?
Off my arm. No, I didn't have insurance. But look, this is a whole total hype deal, okay? Like there's no gold, this is junk.
Yeah, but it's the engineering and the precision of the watch that people look at.
I don't think so. I think it's a terrible investment.
It's not even moving.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is moving. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read it.
It's not even
too much. There's too much stuff going on the face.
Yeah. So anyway, but it represents to me a bad choice, a poor choice. It's not me. This is not what I would do. Now, there's a Patek I own, a green Patek.
Oh, I've seen that one. That was the one you're talking about.
That watch, I don't regret buying that watch.
Yeah.
That's one of 25 in the world. It'll be worth, I'll give it to my kids. I'm not giving this to my kids. Like 20 years from now, nobody is going to want this Richard.
Then why not sell it?
I probably should.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. I have 2 boxes of watches. I wouldn't buy any of them again.
A really scary truth is just how vulnerable your digital life is, and most people have no idea until it's too late, and then they're stuck spending several hours trying to solve a problem that they did not create. So don't be like my roommate Kevin, because I kid you not, his identity got stolen 2 years ago, and guess who's still paying for it? Me. because the one thing he still can't recover is his Venmo.
See, the trouble with identity theft and fraud is that it doesn't happen all at once. And by the time you notice, usually the damage is done.
And that's exactly where our sponsor OmniWatch comes in. It catches problems early by keeping an eye on your identity, credit, financial accounts, and online activity altogether. And the best part is that setting it up only takes a few minutes, and then from there, it works quietly in the background all day, every day.
OmniWatch monitors your credit activity, data breaches, and the dark web using AI-powered detection tools that are able to spot suspicious activity in real time. If it finds something unusual, you get an alert that tells you exactly what happened and the next steps to take.
You can lock your credit, secure all of your accounts, and fight fraud with just one click. If identity theft does occur, OmniWatch connects you with US-based specialists to restore your identity and handle the damage with up to $2 million in identity theft insurance.
So head on over to omniwatch.com/iced to get 50% off of your first month and see for yourself if your information's actually secure.
Seriously, guys, the peace of mind is worth it. Protect your credit, identity, and online data today. Again, that is 50% off your first month at omniwatch.com/iced.